one, I'd like to congratulate Minnesota State Moorhead. We've had such great battles with them, and I have so much respect for Chad and their program, what they've done. Um, and it's too bad that the two conference opponents had to meet each other up in the first round, but it is what it is. And so, but very, very proud of our guys. I mean, my goodness, these guys have battled. They've grinded victories out time after time after time, and for us to come in here and we've really overseeded a lot of expectations that I think that the community and university and maybe even sometimes ourselves thought that we could do. And this is a great group, and a group that we keep talking about this last month. But we want to keep these guys together, and they want to stay together. They played that way today, and I thought it came down to, and it does with Moorhead every single time, is just the little plays, the 50-50 balls, the rebounds, and us stepping up there and making some free throws down the stretch. And I tell you, we had some guys come in, and these two young men next to me, outstanding. And that's what the great thing about our team is you don't know who the guy's going to be to step up night in, night out, and we really looked for different matchups tonight. I thought Coach Schott, whose scout it was tonight, did a great job of putting our guys in situations to be successful. And again, I tell you, this is the 11th year out of the last 12 that we've been to the NCAA tournament, and it never gets old. It absolutely never gets old, and it's a tribute to these young men and what they've done this year. Well, obviously, one of the biggest possessions was after the missed free throw that Alex Herink got the offensive board and did a great job of keeping the ball alive and keeping our possession. I mean, again, like I said, we've had so many close games. I mean, you get to replay in my head a little bit of the semifinal game last year in the conference tournament when we hit a shot and they go down and hit a buzzer beater against us. So you know that offensively they're so efficient. You don't want to have the opportunity for them to have the ball late and be able to tie it up or whatever. And Cole did a great job of stepping up, knocking that free throw, and putting us up 4 at that time. But again, it's those loose balls and all those types of things. I thought we did a great job of continually to attack. We went to a couple of stretches where we settled, but not a lot of those stretches. And that was, I thought, the key of our game was John Fuqua and Jalen, Cole, and Joey. Those guys continued to attack the rim, and that's how we play, and that's what we have to continue to do. I tell you, Joey Wittis has been absolutely a stellar player for us from day one, and honestly, his expectations were exceeded after the first weekend. To be quite honest with you, I mean, he kept on getting better and better and better. The young man's got so much confidence, and he knows what he can do. And I think that and again, you look at Cole Hart, 2 freshmen out there starting for us right now, and a sophomore. I tell you, the future is very bright for this program, but again, the big thing for us was getting here and seeing what this is all about, and because you have to continue to get to the NCAA tournament to advance, and that's what our program is all about. Well, I think we dug on him a lot. We tried to be as physical as we possibly could with him. He's a heck of a player, and he got some foul trouble early, which obviously benefited us. But we kept attacking him, and when we were small, we don't have a big fella like him. Obviously, we had Austin in the past and some other big fellas that have been here, but we don't have it anymore. And we know how hard it is for bigs like Steve Lee to guard like a John Fuqua on the perimeter. It's hard to do that, and so we tried to put him in as many ball screen situations as we possibly could and get him in space, and then we wanted John to attack for 40, and he did a great job.
Oh yeah, it was awesome experience. That was a big reason I wanted to come here, and obviously I love the coaches and the guys, but you just look at this organization, and you see all the wins and how many times they get to the tournament, and the coaching staff and just the teammates. It's a great place to be, and my first time, I'd say it was a good experience.
I would agree. I would agree.
I mean, it's. I was just telling Cole while we were walking up here, it's nerve-wracking. just going back and forth, not knowing what's going to happen next. But I mean, you gotta love that. It's college basketball, so.
Sorry, Chad, you're going to stay and see another game. Your college career's not over yet, man.
I'm going to come back.
Oh, okay.
Chad, is it just a personal challenge against probably the best local player?
Yeah, I mean, he makes you work every time. He's pretty good at just staying straight up, walling up, and making you finish over the top. So that's always a challenge. But I want to accept that challenge. Coach told me to go at him every play, every time I got the ball. So that's what I did. Hats off to him. He played some good defense tonight. But happy we could pull away with the win.
You know, one thing we wanted to do, a game plan was to not get beef on the three-point line. I mean, and give, obviously, you know, they're awful good. You got to pick and choose, you know, what you're going to defend, what you're not going to defend. And then, you know, they only had 4 threes at half. And I figured if we could keep them to 8, we'd win a game. And you look down there at 11. But, you know, got a couple transition baskets there late, which really made the game a lot closer.
Did you get any kind of a sinking feeling at all when you rebound those 2 threes? Because you had some tough ones.
Oh, really? Yeah. Chad, I love you, man. Yeah, I mean, like I said earlier before you got here. So it was, yeah, you have those replays in your head a little bit of the semifinal game like last year. Where, again, that's what's so important late when Cole knocked that three or the free throw down. We just need to make sure we had, you know, enough space between us and them where they couldn't knock a three at the end. Oh, yeah. I think they had opportunities to do that tonight, and they missed some opportunities, missed some shots, and it wasn't really what we did at times. They just missed some untimely shots, and you know, like I said, they're so efficient offensively that you got to pick and choose what you want to guard. And but I thought our guys, you know, for the focus for 40 minutes tonight was probably as good as it's been all season long, and we've been waiting for that one game to really put everything together, and I think that this was as close to the best game we've played all season long, and we needed that effort tonight though too, and we're going to need it again tomorrow.
Matt, what's the message to your younger players that you win a game in the region, maybe you got another game 24 hours later when the team's probably going to be just as good or better?
You know?
How do you get them ready mentally for the next game?
The great thing is our league plays back to back. We play Friday, Saturdays, and so that prepares. It's a tournament every weekend for us. You know, and I always talk about we prepare like crazy for that first game, like we did tonight and with Moorhead. Tomorrow we'll go out and just stay within our principles, and the tougher teams tend to win that second night game, and then we're going to have to do that tomorrow and do those little things better and do what we do, and not really worry about so much about the scout. It's going to be more about ourselves tomorrow. The toughest factor, but these young guys, I mean, shoot, they play so many dang games. They want to go out there and we talk. These guys got to go hoop now. I mean, practice is over. Let's go play and do what we do.
Cool. John and Jim, Joe, got a lot of this year. Do you feel like today was maybe the best team performance of the season?
Yeah, like Coach said earlier, you know, it's whoever steps up in a game, we don't really know. So, you know, we always got Jalen and Fu and Joey who we can ride on. And, you know, early in the season, I wasn't playing as well as I could. And I think coming through the end of the season, I'm starting to play a lot better. And, you know, that means that, you know, these guys are relying on me to do what I got to do. And even Coach put me in the starting role, so that puts more responsibility on me. So I'm just trying to do whatever I can do to benefit the team. You know, let these studs go to work, and, you know, I'll pick up the dirty work and, you know, do little things to help the team win.
Earlier in the season, you make a block, ball, hit the free throws, and sequence. You prepared to do stuff like that you did?
You know, I can't say. I can definitely say my confidence has gone up immensely throughout this season. You know, it started out pretty low, but, you know, the coaches still believed in me. They kept telling me in practice, you know, you're going to figure it out and just keep working. That's what I did. So you know, it's been a good ride.
Cole, the intensity of this game, do you find it higher than a regular season conference game, or about the same?
Yeah, it was definitely higher. But, you know, I'm an intense guy. You see, I'm always yelling out there. You know, I love those moments. So, you know, it's definitely more intense, but I like that, and I love playing in that type of game.
Jack, can you talk about a little bit when you saw that last free throw go through, and Coach did just kind of how you felt that day?
I just got a feeling of relief. I mean, I was already relieved when I saw Cole go on the free throw line because I saw him knock down so many throughout the game. So I had confidence in him before he went to the free throw line, and just knew the game was sealed.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.